All right, everyone, welcome back. Thank you for being patient with me. It's been a hectic couple weeks with school and work, and I've got a couple different playlists going on, so appreciate your patience. Hopefully, I'll be a little more consistent for the rest of the semester. My workload's lightening up a little bit, so super optimistic, and we're finally going to crank out this game. But let's pick up right where we left off. I don't think we've talked to her.
I finished all of the tasks you gave me, Professor Hackett.
Glad to hear it. Then you should be ready to learn Incendio.
Should be, Professor.
Yes. I'm sorry to say, I visited enough careless colleagues at St. Mungo's to assure you that fire is a fickle servant. Your spellcasting has impressed me thus far, but please maintain focus. I would rather we not end today's lesson with your robes aflame. Let us begin. And remember, focus on the proper wand movement. Concentrate and keep your
Let's do this.
Steady.
A. X. Turn. A. Turn. A. They need to make that a little bit harder. I think that's too easy. Wow. Spell selection. Which one's which? I don't remember. How do I equip it? Oh. Trigger. A? A. Why isn't it doing anything? Down? Oh. It wasn't working earlier. So I just replaced the Reparo. Okay. I feel like I don't really need that one there.
Incendio.
Ooh, I like that. I think I did this last time at the end of last episode. Maybe it just didn't save.
Try not to incinerate yourself.
So let's levitate, pull, and then burn. That's going to be OP. Yeah, I think I already did that, but that's fine. I just don't think it's saved. So, okay, where are we off to? Peeves? Where are you, Peeves? The fact that I can turn all these makes me think there's like an achievement for spinning every single one. Who knows? Okay, so we're going up. So I think when I was going through the settings, I can change between graphics and performance. And I feel like, yeah. I feel like performance would be better. I feel like it's at like 30 frames, which just doesn't look right. Yeah, I think let's switch it to performance and see if it changes much. See, that to me feels way smoother. Maybe I'm going crazy. Hopefully it looks a little bit better on your guys' side. I noticed when I was kind of rewatching the footage, it looked a little choppy and it just didn't really look right. But I don't know. It's hard for me to give up good graphics because I really like the lighting and stuff. But I hope it looks a little bit better on your side. Okay, how the heck do I get up there? Maybe up here? Maybe if I start higher and then work my way down. I never noticed a little, oh, in the bottom right hand corner, I never noticed it switched between the different houses. Okay. So now I go down. Yeah, this might be the way to go. I still haven't really figured out everything. Can I light that? My new spell? Lame. Down, 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 down. Oh, can I talk to you? That's kind of cool.
Levioso, Lumos.
Do. This place is such a maze. This is kind of a mess. Is it like this before? Down one more. Yeah, changing it to performance, I can definitely tell it definitely doesn't look as good. But it kind of hurt my eyes having it at, that was definitely 30 frames because this looks like 60. Loading, loading, loading. It's a little tiny room. You wouldn't think it needs to load.
Ah, there you are.
Hello, sir. You'll be pleased to know that I worked on my defensive magic with Professor Hecat.
So I hear. She tells me you've taken rather well to your new wand. You must continue to work with her and your other professors to improve your skills. That said, I don't wish to postpone our visit to the library any longer. So, shall we proceed?
Fig, I have work for you. Come.
Headmaster, I'm with a student and my schedule...
Your schedule will wait indefinitely, as will your student. I would think that after all the trouble you caused me with Osric, you'd be eager to make amends. My office, 5 minutes.
This guy's kind of a jerk.
That man is exasperating. Unfortunately, our trip to the restricted section will have to wait a bit longer.
But, Professor...
We have no choice. It would be unwise to provoke our illustrious headmaster further. I shall find you when I've completed whatever toils I must endure.
Dang. He's a jerk, but no one will beat Dolores Umbridge. Right now, I'm reading through the Order of the Phoenix, and
Sebastian mentioned sneaking into the restricted section.
reading through the books, like the movies pinpointed her exactly. Like you just hate her in the book and in the movie. It's triggering. Am I going down? Yes. Yeah, so I might not like him, but he's not as bad as Umbridge. Umbridge is actually Satan. Who's this? Oh, Sebastian.
Sebastian, there you are.
I was hoping to see you. I was in the 3 broomsticks after patrol attack and saw what happened with Rookwood and Harlow. Not many students have Victor Rookwood's attention. What was that all about?
I've never even met him. Perhaps he mistook me for another student.
If you say so.
I don't know why I don't
won't
trust
press you now,
Sebastian.
but you will have to tell me what's going on at some point. You might need me. So, why were you looking for me?
I need to find something for Professor Fig. It's in the restricted section of the library.
He can't get it himself?
He was called away by Black at the last moment. I suppose I could wait to get a note from him, but...
You want to show some initiative.
Precisely. You mentioned being clever enough not to get caught in the restricted section.
And I am. Meet me outside the library tonight, and tell no one.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll meet you later.
I'm actually like really torn between the performance mode and the fidelity mode. Cause like, I don't know, when it goes up close, like look at his hair. His hair definitely does not look as good. And I don't know, man, I'm a sucker for graphics, but it's so much smoother.
See there? That's the door we need to reach. And those annoying prefects would love nothing more than to rat on us to Scribner, so don't let them see us. Understood?
I can be sneaky. Let's go.
Hold on now. There's a spell you should know. The Disillusionment Charm. Good for getting places you're not supposed to be. Cast it and you'll appear as little more than a trick of the light, just as long as you keep your distance and stay quiet.
You mean I'll actually be able to turn invisible?
Something like that. It's not as foolproof as a cloak, but those are expensive. And spells are free. Give it a try.
Ooh, new spell. See, I feel like it's just too easy. It's gotta be tricky. Where's... Am I going crazy? Where the heck do I change my spells? Spell, 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 spell. Why do I actually have like the worst memory in the world?
Revelio.
There we go. Okay. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? This one, right? Old change Lumos. Ooh. I like this. This is cool. Okay, that's just your typical alerting people thing. Yeah, I'm not completely invisible. I was hoping that would distract him. See, how would they not notice me just opening up the door?
Librarian's still here. Quick, behind the bookcase.
Oh, I didn't realize he was here too. Okay. Oh, we gotta go this way?
You told me the librarian would be gone by now.
I said usually, but it'll still be all right. Do you see her desk behind me? The key is in the drawer of that desk. Now, here's what we're going to do. I'll create a distraction to draw her away. You focus on getting the key. I'll meet you outside of the restricted section.
You distract, I get the key. Understood.
I said I'd get you in, and I always keep my word. Trust me.
I don't really trust him though. Okay. Get the key.
Is someone there? Is that you, Peeves?
That was a loud bang. Yeah, I just got caught.
Yes.
Oops. I think that's the first time I've failed any mission. All right, well, I know not to hide there. Okay. So I will go around this side. No.
Is someone there? Is that you, Peeves?
That was a loud bang. All right.
The key. Here it
Easy.
is.
Ooh, what's that note? On magic in the library. Someone has been sneaking into the restricted site. Where's the practice or latest? Huh. Okay. Oh! I did not see her. Okay. Easy.
That wasn't so difficult after all. How to find that book.
All right. Oh. I want that book.
Oh, that one's charmed to look more useful than it is. It's fooled me twice. Never judge a tome by its cover, I say.
Okay. All right, can I turn off my charm thing? Use basic cast while undetected to lure authority figures. Okay.
Ghost, don't let her see you.
Ghost. Oh. Okay, cool. What's this? I should not have done that. Guess it works though. I can just go around. Okay, and then there's a ghost there. Stress. No, wrong spot. Go that way, go that way, go that way.
Wander in the restricted
No!
at this hour.
Yes. Fine. So I don't know how I'm supposed to get her then. All the way over here. That's dumb.
Oh, that one's charmed to look more useful than it is.
Yeah.
It's fooled me twice. Never judge a tone.
Okay. Let's do it again.
Ghost, don't let us.
Okay, so we'll hit that. We'll move over there, then we'll sneak around. Okay. Is there something else to hit? Okay. I want that chest though. Maybe I'll be able to get all the way back.
There's no need for us to be skulking about.
Okay, at some point I've got to go back and grab that chest
I'm
though.
looking for a cure to help my twin sister, Anne, so that she can return to Hogwarts. Because Merlin knows everyone else has given up.
Why do you think we'll find a cure in the restricted section? Does the Hogwarts matron have nothing that can help Anne?
No, we've tried everyone from Nurse Blaine
So
to St.
cool.
Mungo's. But I can research on my own. No need to concern yourself with that right now. Let's focus on what you're after. Which is what, precisely?
I'll know it when I see it.
You're being awfully cryptic.
Man, I just love all the little details in this. Okay, I might need this again. Is there gonna be another ghost? Ooh! It's a lot of gold, 500.
Secrets of the darkest arts. I'm impressed.
Okay. Is that cool? Alright. Are there more ghosts in here? Oh, what is that? Gotta spin it. Huh. New chest. Ooh, that's kind of cool looking. Oh no.
Sebastian Sallow and his new little
This is not
friend.
good.
Out exploring where they shouldn't be. Naughty, you'll get caughty.
Peeves,
Oh, no.
don't
I'm
you...
going to tell, I'm going to tell, I'm going to tell.
Oh, blasted Peeves! I've got to stop him, or at least get to the librarian with a good excuse for all of this.
Wait, I don't want you getting into trouble for me.
I have a way with the faculty when it comes to disciplinary matters. Besides, I like having friends who are in my debt. Now go. Good luck in your search. Now, where has that damned poltergeist got to?
I know just the spell to
Stupid
repair this armor.
Peeves. The.
Revelio.
Oops. Alright, reparo. We'll do Incendio.
Reparo.
Shoo! Spin. Potion, okay. Everything in this is a maze. It's amazing.
Of course, traces of ancient magic.
Ooh.
Must be more to it. That's it.
This looks like, kind of like the gate that, Sirius got sucked into when he died, you know? Okay, chest. Man, I'm strong.
Where might this lead?
Oh no. Boss battle.
Reparo. Accio.
Oh, I clicked the wrong button.
Levioso.
Oh, that worked. Woo!
Not surprising. Guards at the ready.
Fire. Let's switch that in there.
Incendio. Leviosa.
That was cool. What's that? Oh, jeez.
Accio. Incendio. Leviosa.
Oh. Forget how to dodge and stuff. B. Okay. Shoo. That's cool. Okay, so is it... Oh. I'm trying to remember how I like dodge attacks. I think it was X. Gift of your ancient magic accumulates by successful attacks. Successful 10 plus hit combos will begin generating ancient magic. Okay, so that's a blue bar. Okay, cool.
Leviosa.
Hello. Alright. Or I can click it based on the color.
Leviosa. Accio. Incendio.
Oh, I forget. Is it? Maybe it's Y. Yeah, okay, it's Y. I click Y. Woo! That's cool animation. Oh, jeez. That's close.
This must be the way forward, but to where?
Somewhere. Dang it! I keep accidentally diving. Oh,
Nearly
jeez.
there. Best keep my wits about me.
Why am I so bad at this?
Whoa.
Oh.
Accio. Leviosa. Incendio. Incendio.
No. Oh, I totally should have grabbed the ledge. Alright, come on. You'd think by how bad I am at this that this is like a difficult thing. But no, I'm just that bad. Okay, slowly. Ooh. I may want to go over there though. Okay, I'm gonna loot this, and then I think I'm gonna take that other path. Okay, so if I jump here. Oh. Nice. Oh, it's beautiful. Spectacles, that's it. That's dumb. It might be better though. Let's see. Okay, see? That's bar defense. I don't like... How do I change the looks again? I forget. Change appearance. None. What is this undershirt I have on? Legendary. Ooh. I like the look of that. Your shirt stays the same. Glasses. Nice. That looks so dumb. I can do that. Wand handle. Metallic. Yeah, I think that's kind of cool. I almost like the normal the best, but we'll do it. We'll see if I don't like it later. Thanks. Yay. All right, attempt 13. Woo! Easy. First try. All right, this is gonna be a pain. Woo!
Leviosa. Incendio.
Oh, I should have pulled him closer. Oh, jeez. Wrong spell. Ooh. Ooh, ooh. Oh, I totally clicked that. Ah! Boom. One down. Phew. Okay, okay. Starting to get the hang of it. Boom, 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 boom. I thought I said potato. Potato! Boom. Nice. I'm gonna, next time I'm gonna, oh jeez, oh wait, no. I'm gonna save up for the, because there's 2 different knots there on the bottom right for the dark magic. I'm gonna wait till it goes to the second one and see if it's like just a more powerful move or something.
It's a book after all.
Alright, just peed in the font and left. I want that hat.
You wanted to see me? Headmistress Fitzgerald, Professor Rackham.
Miss Isadora Morganach, welcome.
Professor Rookwood, Professor Bakar.
We understand that you are adjusting well to life at Hogwarts.
I am.
I am glad, especially in light of your unusual situation, starting as a 5th year.
As it happens, I was also admitted to Hogwarts as a 5th year. I've never heard of another like us.
Miss Morganach, when we spoke yesterday after class, you asked about the beautiful swirls you saw years ago when we visited your hamlet.
I recognized you all immediately. I cannot thank you enough for what you did.
We were glad to help.
And yes, I did see swirls of magic everywhere that day. My father insists it was my imagination running wild, but it was certainly real to me.
It was not your imagination.
Percival, Professor Rackham can see them too, but we've never known of another who could.
I don't understand. What are they?
The whispers or traces that appear when a particular form of ancient magic is wielded.
Ancient magic?
Few are capable of wielding it. Hogwarts itself is a stronghold of ancient magic.
So if I can see traces of ancient magic, does that mean I can wield it too?
With the proper training.
But let us not get ahead of ourselves, Miss Morganach.
Before I can train you to wield such magic, you must first master all that Hogwarts has to offer.
A magic this powerful can do great harm in the wrong hands. It must be wielded by a select few. As such, we ask that you not speak to anyone about what we have discussed here today.
She seems evil, don't you think?
Sebastian.
Sneaking in the restricted section again! I had thought we were through with this mischief. Clearly detentions are insufficient. I'm afraid I must take this to the headmaster.
But that being said, Peeves informs me that you didn't come alone tonight. If someone has coerced you, I would have you tell me. You're a bright boy. Don't waste this.
There was nobody else. I came alone.
My man.
Oh, Sebastian. What will your uncle say?
Stupid Peeves. He really peeves me. Woo. Sweet. Level 8. Did I level up? Mysterious ancient book. Thought to be lost. Okay. How do we still not have talents? Alright, where do I go now? What do I do? What is this?
Incendio.
Well, guess the right spell. Spin. Professor Fig's class, okay? Isn't it like middle of the night? This way. Wow, beautiful.
Incendio.
What's in there? Can I go in there? I don't recognize this door. Oh. That's kind of cool. Can I burn you? Nothing. Hogwarts. Okay. Oh. That's a really useful shortcut to know. Maybe. If I can get over there. Over here, and then to the right. Okay, I'm getting this down. I'm getting this down. Oh, I passed it. I was distracted by someone in my chat. Do, 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 do. Okay, I thought that was going to start something.
You cannot be serious. Goblins working with Rookwood makes no sense.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox? It's inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig. You have a visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look. Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive. Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
They were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. Now I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return. Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
Okay. I'll respect Sebastian if I have to. Alright, what's next? Nothing's popped up yet. Maybe I just gotta wander around.
Meet me in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
It says there's a chest above me. Outside the castle. Okay, so if I go there... Oh, whoops. Why am I so bad at just remembering simple buttons? Simple. Very simple buttons. Eddie just sent you an owl post. Okay. Yeah. I'm getting there. World map. Ooh. North Frog Bog. Dang, this is a lot bigger than I thought. Communities throughout the world. Okay. Dang, am I gonna have to? I assume I gotta walk it the first time.
Teach you an additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
So, okay, stairs. So we'll do this first, and then we will go learn our additional spells. Ooh.
Now,
Herbology.
shivering punges onion.
Neville, where are you?
Good morning, Professor Garlick.
How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here, you'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie. Oh, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden.
Cringe.
We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacula than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous...
Of course her wand is roots.
The mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears.
Oh yes, these things. What was that?
Now, everyone, grip their mandrake
wads
by
of
the
paper?
temples and give it a firm tug.
I'm not ready. Do I need to turn down my volume? Oh, thank goodness. Dang.
Quickly, place your mandrake in the new pot and pack down the soil.
I'm glad it didn't just blow out my ears.
The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo!
Snifty.
I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone.
That was a long class. Show up for 2 minutes. Plant a plant?
Our next task will be planting Dittany at our potting tables. You can all get started. I need
He
to
looks a little depressed, huh?
The best time to plant a seed is last season. The second best time is now.
I should think Professor Garlick would be more careful with her mandrakes.
Yeah, probably. Hello.
Hippogriffs.
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
Yeah, it wasn't too hard.
I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting Dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful. A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how to balance my
Okay.
puzzle arrangement.
You got it, miss.
Dittany's restorative properties make it
Seeds.
a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion.
10
As you
minutes.
know from Professor
Okay.
Sharp's class. Well done! Once it can be harvested, your Dittany will be ready to use in the
Wiggenweld.
Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Here, dear, and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse.
Her face when
It's
she
just
said that,
at the end of the
chomping.
footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
Okay, where's my classmate? Oh, hey, buddy.
Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Up these stairs will take us there. But your lead.
Why is he? He's like pacing.
Nice work in defense against the dark arts, by
Thanks.
the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian. And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaw. Here we are.
Yeah, what can I say?
Hope of the Chinese chomp. Go on. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it.
Okay.
They'll do the rest.
Hold. Oh, I didn't even know this was a thing. Now I click it. That's cool.
Mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out.
I like that. That's
Saved
cool.
The de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants.
That's pretty
Not
fun.
like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
Yeah, they could come in handy. Oh,
I
excuse
suppose
me.
they could prove useful outside of the greenhouse. Nothing wrong with a bit of backup, even if it is from a cabbage.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary. Dogweed and death cat has one of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class.
Probably.
Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
Can I harvest anything else in here? Oh, there's blew up. Is that a door? Ah, Dory. Do. Just want to jump over these edges for a shortcut. Ooh, what was that? Ooh, yeah, I'll take that. I don't know what it is, but it's free. Nothing beats free.
And with that helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragon hide gloves.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble.
Nope.
Oh, don't see any bite marks or
Is
missing
there like a
digits.
butterfly in my body?
And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
As am I. Plants are plenty.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Huh. Well,
Maybe.
I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
Okay. Yes, ma'am. All right. Time for my extra lessons. I should probably just teleport there, huh? My instinct is just to run everywhere, but... Where is it? Quests. Ping. Wants me to practice avoiding attacks by dodging and rolling. Yeah, I think I'm the type of person that I have to do all the side quests. Like, that's just kind of my thing. But everything I see and what people tell me is I just got to kind of crank out the main missions, and then the open world just kind of opens up and I get my broomstick, and that's then when I should do the side quest. So I think we'll do that. We'll track this main quest and go that route. I don't know. Let me know in the comment section though if you'd prefer I go through all the side quests now. You know, by all means I can do that. Just let me know. Oh, that wasn't even the main quest I was supposed to do. Or that I thought I was doing. Okay, go here. And that looks like it's closest.
You look completely incompetent, which he is.
Yeah. Oh yeah, look at that.
On Professor Sharp's
I picked the
desk.
perfect one.
I bet he knows more than he's letting on about the Goblin Rebellion.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan-Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wigan-Weld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wigan-Weld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin.
Except I have no idea what I'm doing.
Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous.
Look at that, I'm perfect. It's like barely in my hand. It's a big spoon.
I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir.
I've never learned.
Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippin's, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see
Snape
me
is
when
better.
we've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time round.
A little bit of both. Hello.
Don't fret if you run out of ingredients. I simply grow most of what I need.
My Wigan-Weld potion's utter rubbish. My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the...
Professor Sharp said that Wigan-Weld potion can treat injuries.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
You heard correctly. He's going to want me to grab
He
something.
wants me to get more ingredients to brew another potion.
Brilliant! You, my friend, have been presented with an extraordinary opportunity. You remember me, don't you? Gareth Weasley.
Ah, yes. We met in the common room.
Listen, Anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Endurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
It's a bad idea, but I'm gonna do it anyway.
I need a Fwooper feather, as long as you're certain Sharp won't miss it.
I assure you he won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
This is not gonna end well. Collect. Pick up. Morgan and Burks has an increased amount of activity outside the ordinary shop hours. Given that we know the shop's reputation, we're adding more auras to... Ooh, that's good to know. Take his stuff. Is that everything? I think I'm missing something. What am I missing? Oh, feather.
Sketchy. Organized and free of clutter.
This is not going to end well.
You wanted?
Brilliant! Thank you. This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Endurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
But he better give me some. That's got to be the benefit to provide me on.
It cannot be rushed. Have patience and be
Wigan Weld. 30 seconds.
And now we add the Mallow Sweet, and that's odd. What's happening?
Oh no.
Wait, it's not supposed to. Ah!
No.
What happened?
Fireworks?
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again, Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as well.
Should I tell him?
I brewed an Endurus potion as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
Darn it. Yeah, I'm
sorry, Professor. I was merely trying to help a friend.
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go a long way with me. I shall assume that you've learned...
I got away with it!
As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical, given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture.
His head motions are kind of weird. He'll go like,
Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all.
I need the room of...
Each of us has had an
Professor Sharp must have learned a lot during his time as an Auror. I wish he talked about it more.
Cool. Okay, next one. Next mission. That one. This is like the 4th time I've tried to do this mission. Okay, world map. Can I just travel there? Oh, dang it. Alright. Well, where's an outside door? Oh. I don't know what just happened. Door. Gotta go that way. Fine, we'll just do that one. And then we'll walk all the way around. Fine. Need a horse. Or my broom. I would prefer a broom. Yeah, I like this coat. It's more casual. What is this? Can I go in here? Level 11. It's lame. Wonder what it is. Oh, is that that's what do you call it? The gameskeeper cabin thing. Mushrooms! Don't mind if I do. Dun, dun, dun. Can I carry like an infinite amount of stuff? Or do I have I assume I have a certain amount of space, right? I don't even know. Ooh, ooh. The moonstone at least isn't hard to come by. I still don't really know what it does, but waterfall. Meow. Running down the path. Trying to get all the way over here. Ooh, what is this? Oh, that's Hogwarts. Okay. It's good to know there's a blue thing there. Look at that. Those are kind of weird. Or is this the gamekeeper cabin? This one looks more like Hagrid's. And there's Pumpkin. Chicken! Can't kill him.
Rah, rah. Incendio!
Cooked chicken. Can I go in here? Ooh. I heard sparklies. Money. Lame robes. Oh, that was bright. What is this? Oh. Pork lump juice? Thought that would do something. That fire? I did something.
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
Probably. Okay. Bro. I feel like this is the first real hidden place I've found so far. That one. A bow. Is there a spell that looks like that? I don't see anything. Maybe that? Levioso versus Guardian. What's the difference? Oh, you can control it. Definitely missing something here.
Incendio. Incendio.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to come back to this. Huh. If you guys know anything about it, let me know. Because I can always come back if I need to.
Incendio.
Huh. That's interesting. There's a person over there. Woo! What's that? I want to kill it. Come on. Lamb. Oh, leech. Leech juice. That's a side quest. We'll wait on that. So many things to look at. Not enough time. Just. Ooh, that's kind of cool looking.
I never thought Rambo.
Pardon me, is everything all right?
Hardly. I've just lost my business and almost my life.
Oh.
You'd best look elsewhere for wares. I've nothing to sell now. I never thought it'd come to this. Be on your guard. Ranrock and his loyalists will spare no one.
They attacked you.
Oh, Ranrock has no patience for goblins who won't join him. While I too would like to see goblin kind treated by wizards as equals, bloodshed is not the answer. When I said as much, they turned on me, struck me till I nearly passed out. Took my carts, my belongings, even that which is most precious to me, my paintings.
Is the game gonna ask me to donate to him?
I'm sorry this happened to you. I shall certainly keep an eye out for your cards.
That is very kind of you, but I think they took them to their camp southwest of here, just past some ruins. Too dangerous to try and retrieve them. I did enchant the carts to return to me if I ever lost them, however. Slim though the chances may be, I'm holding out hope that some of what was taken is returned to me.
Okay.
It was nice meeting you.
Good to
Should have
know.
been under better circumstances.
There's a bunch of chests in here, it looks like. Level 1 lock. Flew.
It is good to see you, my friend.
It is
Hello,
good to
Natty.
see
How are
you.
I hope you've recovered from our rather eventful trip to Hogsmeade.
I am well, but I have been worried about you, my friend. With Ranrock and Rookwood and Harlow after you?
I'm all right at the moment.
We did not speak about it at the time, but I am hoping now you might tell me why they were looking for you.
Yeah, I'll tell
They
her.
want something that Professor Fig and I found at Gringotts.
I trust her.
When were you at Gringotts?
Just before we came to Hogwarts. In fact, it's why I was late to the sorting ceremony. A portkey brought us there after the dragon attacked our carriage.
What on earth?
There's one more thing. It's a bit odd, if I'm honest. Professor Fig says I have a rare connection to a powerful form of ancient magic.
Is that the magic you used fighting the trolls in Hogsmeade?
Hopefully she doesn't cross
I'm still
me.
learning, but I can see traces of it, and I've cast magic I can't otherwise explain. I know that's a lot to absorb.
It is. And I will have more questions. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us, to all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. I realized something that day in Hogsmeade. You displayed such courage fighting that troll, and Serona wasn't intimidated one bit by Rookwood and Harlow. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Mattibilliland. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair on their own, and the fact that they're working with Ranrock, well...
All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right, but how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
I like her.
Oh, your God.
Can I go in here? Chest. Free stuff.
What's going on here?
Something going on out there?
Off on another adventure, are we?
Let's change my setup first. Okay, dun dun dun. And then gear. New robes. Why would I want that? Oh, it's because it's a higher level. But it is worse. Then I got new thing here. It's better. It's the same style. Okay. Ooh, that's better. Okay. Except I do not want to look like that. That one has trait slots. I don't know really what that means. Ugh, so ugly. And new. And then wand handle. Yeah, I don't like that as much. We'll keep that one. Do the wand handles give me any type of buff? Maybe later on in the game? Because right now they don't do anything.
They must have come this way. Think!
I've no idea who it
What's
is you think
going
I
on?
might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be...
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
Stupefy!
Oh yeah, let's do it. Woo! Get over here. Woo! That was pretty cool. Is there gonna be more? Oh dang! They're like the Death Eaters.
Your eyes.
The collection section of your field guide is updated with new enemy type. You may learn valuable insights. Okay.
Ooh. I'm not going anywhere with you.
Boom.
You will pay.
Boom, boom, boom. Nice. Let's grab some of that. Is there more, or is that it?
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts.
Potato!
Oh, whoops.
Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why 2 Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long
touchy
story,
subject.
But thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
Okay, yeah.
Researcher.
Nora Treadwell at your service, historian and archaeologist specializing in Merlin's work and life.
So it's kind of like my grandma. How cute.
Merlin? Of the legend of King Arthur?
The very same.
I feel like
Merlin
either one I would have picked would have the same dialogue, same voice line.
Fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
How
I
fascinating.
can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue.
I'll figure it out.
I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the centre. That started me thinking, what if...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the centre of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honours? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis.
Our hypothesis?
I brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
Over there? Is that a pin? Did I set a pin over there or something? Oh, yeah. I was like, that's not just over there. That is way over there.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the Mallowsweet.
Just 5?
Lovely.
I would have taken like 30.
Notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the Mallowsweet on the swell, and we'll see what happens.
Ow. Oh. That's a whirl.
Did you see that? The vines disappeared.
What should I do now?
This
Incendio.
is Merlin's beard.
The flames make the pyre
Easy.
sick.
Okay, now what?
Curious. The pyres are back where they started.
Incendio.
Oh, I just have to get all of them, I guess. Easy. Merlin's beard.
What a day. I can hardly believe it.
Is that it? Do I get something? I want something cool.
I take it we can call that a success?
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require mallowsweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more.
Thanks.
I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you.
Thank you, madam.
Here. Now I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
Or you won't get attacked by random people for no reason. More shrooms. They're not hard to come by. Was that the last of my... Oh, I guess we'll do this one.
Sir Nicholas, our house ghost, is looking for you.
Yes,
you can
Nilly.
find him near the Great Hall.
Shop.
Hello, sir. What do you sell here?
Hello, I'm Jalal Semi, and this is my potion shop. I can answer any questions you have about the town.
Any rumors,
Any
maybe?
whispers going about the town?
There's a thief on the loose by the name of Katrin Haggerty. She's an ashwinder. She's stealing everything that's not nailed down, and people have had enough. Katrin's hiding in a camp just southwest of town.
What do you have for sale?
Southwest.
What can I help you with today?
I feel like I already got all those. How much gold do I have? 1,300? Yeah, I feel like it's just not worth it to buy potion. Like, they're kind of expensive.
After what
And I can just brew my own.
At Gringotts, I shouldn't be surprised at what happened to Arn.
Oh, red. Southwest. Let's go. Let's go southwest. See if we can catch this girl. Did that show up as a side quest? Quest. Let's see. I don't think it showed up. Expelliarmus. I need that one though. Maybe I'll do that one in between the main mission. Southwest, southwest, southwest. A broom would be nice. What's that? Okay. What is that? Okay, gold. Ooh, I see some things on the map. Is this them? What is it? Oh, spider. Die, spider, die. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Oh, oh, oh. He kind of went flying. What are these? Can I kill it? The man took it like a champ. Ooh. What's going on here? Oh. Boom, boom, boom. Come here, burn. Yeah, I like that pull in and burn combo. It seems to work really well. Oh boy. Is that a person? That's a person that's trapped. Bro.
Incendio.
How do I get him out? That works.
You let Nora You're about to lose you.
I set him free and is he gonna try to kill me? Woo! Bro, why are you just sitting there? Oh, jeez. Oh. Dude. I set him free. He says one line, stands there, and then disappears. What is that crap? Well, that's kind of dumb.
Betting on the dragonflies was the best decision I've made yet.
Poacher tracker.
I don't know what they think I'll see around here.
That's so funny. That man was just chilling.
One let
Gets
pass the
struck by
moment.
lightning.
I'm on the right track. Revelio.
Oh, I keep forgetting about the Revelio thing. Is there anything I'm missing?
Incendio.
What's that? Okay.
Incendio.
Oh dang, that thing's huge. Magic! Ah! Okay. That was something. Oh jeez, no! Potato! That's all I can hear.
There's a victory. Incendio.
Potato!
Who lived here, I wonder?
Lived here. This is a house? How do I get up?
Levioso. Revelio. Incendio.
Oh, I need the Reparo. That's what I need. Reparo. Put that up here.
Reparo.
What?
Protego. Reparo.
Come on, that's totally what's needed. What about your BS? Do I have to be like a certain level before I can do it? 'Cause that'd be really dumb. Can I go up this way maybe? Huh. It's kind of dumb. There's a ladder there. I should be able to repair it, right? Might as well put this back.
Revelio. Incendio.
Incendio is definitely the most useful thing. For 11 gold. Oh, hello. Can I jump? Where'd the body go?
Incendio.
Right? I just dropped the body and there's no person. Okay. Can I get in here? Oh, that worked.
Revelio.
I feel like I keep getting in all these secret places and then there's like nothing. This thing's over there. But how do I...
Incendio.
Is there any way in there? Can I climb? Come on, let me climb. Well, a lot of these things I just kind of have to give up on, huh? There's a rope. Where's that town that was southwest? Maybe it's further down this road a little? Oh boy. So many spiders. Keep an enemy airborne for 10 seconds.
Deadly great spider.
Hogwarts that way. Cambridge. In fact, this is more southwest. So we'll go this way. It might not lead to anything. I might just teleport back to the castle. Or are these things?
Encampment.
Oh.
This must be it.
Okay, cool. Great spine. Should I kill these guys for something? Here. Oh, oh, no! Oh, I can never get that one right. Oh. Man, there's a lot of these guys. Ooh, that's a good dodge. Potion. Oh! Oh, did I just die? Dang it. Your journey has ended. Oh, last checkpoint. That was probably forever ago. Well, it said quest updated. Did it save then? I hope so. Okay, cool. Okay, if I stay up here, I'd be a lot better off. These guys are difficult, though. Oh. The red, do I have to dodge? Is that how that works? Yeah, I think so. Oh. Stressful. Burn. This guy's pretty close. Should probably just finish him off. Ow. That wasn't nice. Man, I do not like these guys. Yes. Fire. Oh, I wasn't close enough. Oh, definitely got me there. Man, I'm drinking a lot of my potions. There's this guy. Come on. Dark magic. Ah! Okay. Oh, jeez. That did a lot. Oh, no. Oh, did you get me? Man, I'm going through way too many potions. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. Gosh dang it. I'm gonna be completely out of potions. They're too quick. Oh, there's another one. Ah! Ah! Come on, fire. Okay, one down. No. Fire. Oh. Need more dark magic. I do not like these guys. Come on, die already. Oh. Not gonna lie, my hand is kind of sore from that. Okay, I think I saw another thing that was dropped over here. Yeah, here we go. That stuff better be worth a lot. That's all I'm saying. Is there anything in here? Hopefully it's worth it for those stupid tongues. Okay, so it did update the quest. Let's see if I can, find it. Carted away. Suggested level 2? There's no way. Oh, it's this way. What if I kill a deer? Where? Maybe I can't kill deer? I should be able to. Give me here. Deer.
Incendio.
Where?
Incendio.
I feel terrible, but I also want to kill it. I'm so sorry. I've got to be able to kill you, right? Get back here. Come on. Come on. Lame. Alright, let's sneak. Steal a Loyalist Ranger's crossbow bolt. Oh, is that what I needed for that other thing? It showed like a bow. You know what I'm talking about? The cave? Keep 2 enemies airborne. Yeah, how the heck do I get in here? Oh, can I sneak in here?
The wizards will have no choice but to submit to us.
Oh, man.
Looks as if there's more than one way to enter.
Not really. Looks like there's one way. Okay. Should I just...
Who's that?
That worked out well.
What do you have in store for me this time?
There's that. Oh, there's a guy right here. Where is he? Ooh. Didn't it say suggested level 2? These guys are 11.
You are there.
Oh, jeez. What is that? Oh.
Incendio.
How do I keep up in the air for that long? Jeez.
I've been fighting since before you were born.
It's not going well. Oh, jeez. Okay, one down. Okay, I think there's one left. Oh, jeez. Boom. Oh, fire! And then Leviosa. I gotta get this 5-second thing. Oh, no! Oh, there goes all my potions.
Incendio.
Come on. This guy with the sniper. Bro, I have like no health. I need a potion. No! How do I heal?
Incendio.
Oh, I'm stupid. Oh, that was dumb. Oh, good. Potion. Okay.
Incendio.
Come on, I literally just used it on him.
Was that impressive?
Incendio. Accio.
What you got? Money? More potion? Nice. Come here. 2 enemies airborne.
That was quite something. Now, to free Arn's cards.
That's kind of stressful. That was really stressful.
Revelio.
What's that? Okay, we'll grab this stuff first. And then we'll do... What's that?
Leviosa. Revelio.
Okay,
Let's
mushroom things.
This time, Merlin. Leviosa.
Come on. Okay, is that gonna do me any good here? Come on, let me pull onto it. Okay, if I pull it over here. Pull it over here. Is this what I'm supposed to do with it? Okay. Nice. All that for a Seafoam Nightwear.
Revelio.
Okay, how do I get in here? Okay, maybe I don't need to. Okay, let's start this. And we'll go here.
Incendio. Accio. Levioso. Incendio.
What other spells do I have? Not many. I mean, I could try Lumos. Probably not gonna do anything.
Reparo.
I totally messed this up. Oh, it's those ball things that were up here, right? That would make sense. But how do I get them over there? Nice, okay. Okay, that went well.
Revelio.
Now I need more though, right? Is there more up there? No. I need more balls, bro. Let me go down. This way? Hold it. Need more balls, bro. Give me more balls. That looks like his cart.
Quite an enchantment. The cart.
Okay, here we go. Now the cart's in the way. Come on. Oh, I'm stuck. Okay. There's still one more set though that I need. Where could they be? Let's go down here. There they are.
Incendio. Accio.
Nice. Look at me doing puzzles for the first time in my life. That should be it, I think.
What's that?
Ooh. I still don't understand what this actually does, but... I don't understand those. Okay, well, I think we are going to call the episode there. So I'm going to go ahead and end it. But again, thank you guys for joining. Leave a comment, leave a like, subscribe, and we will see you in the next one.